July 3rd, the day before Independence Day here in the United States of America. Coming to you from the shop. I got one customer in the back doing back issue stuff. Seems to be slow. It's very interesting. July 3rd can be very busy. Um, this just July 3rd was somewhat busy, not very. It was really only busy because it's also Wednesday. New books come out. People pick up their hold lists. So we had a few people doing that, along with vacationing, summering people, made it busy. Tomorrow, hey Mark, tomorrow is the really interesting one. Tomorrow we are going to be open far longer than anyone else in town. There might be other shops that are going to be open till 4, or shops that open early, closing early. But us being open till 8 is like crazy. But at the same point, I don't have anything going on. Sarah's at her parents' today. She goes there Wednesdays. It's like a weekly thing. Um, so it feels sort of silly for them to go back there and have another barbecue tomorrow. So they are not going to go back and do that. I might close early. I might close at 7, 6:30 tomorrow, just if no one's out and about in town. But no fireworks are going to be starting till 9 o'clock when the sun goes down. So right now I'm here getting all my sale signs ready, 15%, 50%, 20%, all that. Got all that done. I know all the spots they're going in. Half the people who are going to walk in tomorrow are not going to be walking in because of the sale. They're going to be walking in because we're the only place that's open, or they didn't have any idea any places would be open, so they're going to check it out. I didn't make a flyer for the sale. I didn't make a big stink for it. I've been talking about it here on the live stream. I mentioned it on Instagram for the last 3 posts I made that we have a sale coming. We'll see. I found that with the sales I did last year, I did a sale every month, every summer last year, every month of summer last year, June, July, and August. We did clearance sales. I think I did one in September too, and a lot of people didn't hear about them anyway, except through Instagram. A few people saw them only on the day of the sale itself. Oh, I didn't know that the sale was happening. I talked about it. So again, we've talked about this as a long refrain here of I don't know what the deal is with social media. I don't know what the deal is with uh, the locality of TikTok or here on YouTube that tells people on Long Island that we're doing. So talking about the sale, tell people about the sale, but not driving myself crazy. But before the sale, we do have some new books today. We've got one new graphic novel that we didn't look at yesterday, and that's Cobra Commander, part of the Energon universe, Transformers and G.I. Joe universe from Skybound. Josh Williamson, who wrote the Duke series, which we already looked at, came out 2 weeks ago in collected volume. Did the Cobra Commander with Andrea Milana on the art. Really fun, really interesting take on Cobra Commander. And now let's go and walk to the new single issues. New single issues out this week. A bevy of great stuff. We've got about 15, 16 new number ones. The big DC event, Absolute Power, Spider-Man Annual, Benny Veronica Summer, reprint of the Dark Crystal comic book series, new Doctor Who. 15th Doctor gets his own comic there with Ruby Sunday. Free Agents by the great Kurt Busiek and the OK Fabian Nicieza, the wonderful Stephen Mooney. Thundercats spin-off, Chitara. Sue Lee on the writing duties there. She did that wonderful Maleficent series that I like so much. Star Wars Inquisitors. Spider-Man Reign 2. Infamous Spider-Man comic, Spider-Man Reign. Dark Knight Returns for Spider-Man. He's given up on his responsibility of being Spider-Man after Mary Jane dies, and a bunch of circumstances pull him back into the limelight. This is a sequel. I've talked about this before. The writer-artist, Care Andrews, said that he really didn't know how he would revisit or if he would ever be interested in revisiting this. And then he started thinking about some of the ideas and themes that he discussed in this book and realized he has new things to say. Look at this craziness. I love me some Care Andrews. He is wacky. So we're pushing that heavily because I love me some Spider-Man. Fist of Gonchu special release Moon Knight comic that was not solicited, it was not in any of the catalogs, suddenly dropped out of the blue. Mark Spector, Reborn, Annihilation 2, oh, this got moved, sorry. Annihilation 2099, The Life of Wolverine, a one-shot giving you the whole history of Wolverine. Grendel! Matt Wagner's Grendel is back, Devil's Crucible. The last Grendel series found the Grendel Prime trying to find a new place for humans to live in the galaxy. His journey continues in this series when he comes home. Wolverine Deep Cut. Chris Claremont revisits the Wolverine Sabretooth dynamic. Blood Hunt continues, the great Marvel event going on this summer, featuring all sorts of vampire shenanigans. Psylocke gets a one-shot. The Werewolf by Night gets a one-shot. And we've got the third issue of Black Panther, a third issue of Blood Hunters. Batman 150, this ties in with the big summer event, Absolute Power, but it also has art by the great Dennis Cowan. Who doesn't love Dennis Cowan? Legend. Issue 150, special, numbering. Barbaric number 2, My Adventures with Superman number 2, Scarlet number 2, Batman Superman Mysteries, Birds of Prey, Venom, Sonic, Poison Ivy, Miles Morales, Last Mermaid, and Boy Wonder. All the new single issues up there. The big thing in the sale is going to be this table. I think this table is the big deal. Half off everything here. I've got $5 comics, $15 comics, got recent back issues. So about a year and a half of back issues. A whole box filled with one-shots. 3 boxes of first issues. And a box of variant covers. All half price. 50% off. Half price. That's a big deal. There's a lot of sales and a lot of bargains. Oh, I'm selling the table? No, that's not my style, Mark. Lots of great bargains. There's 50% off. There's 25% off sections. It's going to be a nice sale, but that table's the big draw. That table, I hope, will help me clear at least 2 or 3 boxes of that stuff. I hope. I don't know who's going to show up, but I hope that anyone who walks in, if I go, there's a table of stuff that's half price. We'll get some attention. It's one of the biggest issues that I'm dealing with right now. People come in all the time and want a specific thing. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I order it, sometimes they don't want me to order it. But the wide range and selection, which is a huge part of the store, it's why people come to the shop. They go, wow, you have such a selection. Wow, you have stuff I haven't even know existed. Is a massive burden for our upkeep. Keeping all this stuff in stock. I sell out of something that's wonderful and great that I got 15 years ago. I'm not having been open 15 years, you know what I mean? I have something that's wonderful that I came out 10 years ago, and we've restocked many times over the years, and just this minute it sells out. Do I need to go run and get it? We had 2 years where it didn't sell a single copy, but it's a great book. It's a wonderful graphic novel. So it becomes a whole struggle that I have, as we've been documenting here on the live stream for years. I have a lot of trouble walking that balance. I did recently do a bunch of summer restocks for just fun reads, great stuff. We got Salt Magic by Audrey Muck and Hope Larson back in. We got a bunch of Omnibuy. All that you can check out on our Instagram, Facebook pages and see all those reorders. I just placed an order for some stuff that it's been out of stock for a while, and we just haven't had it. Always my biggest tightrope to walk, always the hardest thing, especially when finances are tight, which they have been for the last 2 years. Anyway, tomorrow I hope to come to you live from the sale. I hope to maybe show off some people making big purchases in the sale, to encourage people to come out and grab things. Those celebrating the 4th of July, I always celebrate the 4th of July in my head. I always think about the fact that we live in a country so far with religious freedom, which is a big deal for me. I can be closed on Saturdays. And the second I say, oh, it's because I'm a religious Jew, people go, okay. It's a lot of aspects of that life that I worry about, but definitely something that's still, for a while, here in America, and I suggest taking a minute, and if you're an American, thinking about those great freedoms that we do have and how they can be protected. I doubt I will talk about this. You celebrating? I'm not surprised at all. You love Canada, Mark. Um, all right. Till tomorrow, when hopefully I'll be bustling here with a humongous sale, and I won't even have time to think, and we'll do the live stream at the end of the day when I'm completely exhausted. Oh, what a great sale it was! We made thousands of dollars in just one day. It was incredible. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? Until then, remember, damn it, babies, you gotta be kind. Good night, Mark.